So, I'm just going to do some cards because I'm not expecting anybody to come to the live, but I'll be available. I'm going to do it for a while, so why not? If you're here tuning in later, yeah, we'll be doing this a little bit more often just because it's easier for me to I have to record them and put them back on there. You know. We're getting justice out. Queen of Pentacles. I didn't really hit and shuffle. I'm sorry. Just been taking things slow. I think emphasis is to be slow right now. You've been having intrusive thoughts or just a lot of things going on through your mind. I feel as though there's a lot of aggravation, a lot of overwhelming emotional distress, and with that, you can just choose to let it go if you choose. It's nice though, if you can. I knew it was funny. Scorpio. It's been my Scorpio reading, so I'm not gonna say it's Scorpio, but it's oh, it's crazy outside. I guess it's a Scorpio reading. But it's open to all signs. I'm going to say it's open to all signs. It has been. I've been wanting to read for Scorpio lately, just because I'm a Scorpio, and it's been kind of rough lately. But it seems as though something has changed. There's a 2 cups energy that you're. This is you, 2 cups. So there's something here with you and somebody. And I'm going to put flip outs for the rest of this. What's this thing going on? But it's calling you to have strength in this. It's calling you to have strength. We see the 9 of Cups here in their future. And I think this has to do with the fact that you're not really saying anything right now. You get a 10 of Cups on your mind. You got a 9 of Cups. You want that. You got everything you need. Okay. Yeah. 5 of Cups in the past. And the Sun. You're sitting on the Sun. Damn, I must hurt your ass. Lots of sass in my voice tonight. What's that? You want both? Yeah? All right. Cool. So, yeah, my name's Nick. I'm a medium, psychic medium. I work with Archangel Michael, amongst some other deities that are of my flavor. And we help people with messages and mysteries in their lives. We as them, we and me. Anyways, if you like what I'm doing here, hit the old like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. Just to help the channel grow. I took a little hiatus for some buffoonery. Yeah, if you don't know what buffoonery is, go check it out. You won't find it. Anyways, there's a period of time here in the past that you're really like. I feel there's a lot of distrust you have in the human race. You really don't give a fuck about people, places, or things besides yourself. So, this was the past. I'll pull my Archangel Michael cards coming out here. Ooh, 10 of Swords, endings. Yes. This is my favorite angel card just because it's so terrifying. I think the archangels are terrifying in general. And when I started communicating with them, it was just like so much fucking cooler because they are fucking terrifying when you really think about it. I mean, people are like, oh, the angels, like the angels. I fucking love how terrifying they are. They scare the shit out of me. And they get me into shape. Yeah. But whatever this ending was, there's a 10 of Swords. It could have been heartbreak, betrayal. I'm hearing somebody got into a situation to where they thought they were going to be with somebody for a long period of time. So this person wanted stability. This person wanted the house, the wife, the car, all that shit, husband, whatever you want to do, goat, whatever you want. pufferfish, whatever floats your boat. It's just it didn't work out that way, and there was a certain amount of time that went on that you realized that this is not going to work, but there was something good inside you that said, I'm going to try to keep doing this. I'm going to try to keep doing this, and it ended up being fucked off situation. So whatever the situation that happened in the past has really propelled you forward into being who you are today. So thank God for that situation, right? If you believe in God. But right now you're kind of apprehensive. You have this. Maybe you met somebody. Maybe there's this. Maybe you had a new reevaluation of self, and you became one with yourself, and you're finding this new love in this 2 cups and filling your own cup. Yeah. Some weird people would call it a twin flame relationship. I would call it not. I would call it rising of the Kundalini. This could be a creative energy too. You could put this on creative energy, but the 2 of cups doesn't have to necessarily be unity between 2 people. It can be a lot of things. And you're more mind focused on your 10 of cups. So like if this is your 10 of cups, you want to put it as a love story, we could say you met somebody and it's hard to have the strength because of your past that it's hard for you to trust. Even though you're happy, right, by yourself, like it's one thing to be happy by yourself. It's one thing to have another person come in and fuck it up, right? So you have no problem being by yourself. The thing is, when you're in the 9 of cups energy, is like you got some stale cups there. You gotta put some in the fucking washer and clean them all out and wait for the next party to come out. And so it's not like you hang out alone, right? And if you do, it's cool, but it's still you get some stagnant cups. We put that shit. Like, what are you doing? Hanging out around your cups and shit, all by your stinky feet and shit. Go clean your feet. Fucking wash your ass. Take a bath. Go do your yoga. Take a bath after. Get that fucking butt cheese going on. Clean your ass. Anyways, there's been a lot of emphasis in your headspace too when we left off at the 10 of Pentacles with rest and relaxation. And that's a lot of good energy coming there. Because it's like you're realizing finally that it's like to have the 10 of Pentacles, you get to be the 10 of Pentacles, but it doesn't mean you have to sacrifice your work, right? So like, it's learning that like life doesn't have to be always work. Like maybe you start working for yourself, or maybe you start just having more fun at work. Like I think it could be as simple as that. The last couple of reads I did didn't come out right, but these are cool because they're a mixture of the Pentacles and the Cups. And before it was all Pentacles on one side. And I was gonna post it, but it didn't come out the right time. And I can see why now because I just deleted them. It was like 2 or 3 readings I did, and I just deleted them. I was like, fuck that shit. I didn't feel right with it, and this one's flowing a lot better. Let's pull some confirmations. I already confirmed, but this card. But we're talking about rest and relaxation. Let's even leave it there. Fuck it. I won't do it again. Let's get one more for the middle. Yeah, let me see that. Yeah, but I need to flip out though. Okay. 8 of Pentacles. So the 8 of Pentacles. In this deck, I like to look at it a little bit differently. Intellectual talent provides knowledge. And this is like, the tending of the garden, like, this is like getting that shit together. I'm trying to think about it. No, that's like, look how far you've come. 7 to 8. And 9 of Pentacles. It's more about like the wisdom and knowledge that you're getting through your past experiences, and God, source, whatever you want to call it, as your teacher, right? It's learning to distinguish, like you. I'm talking to somebody that's learned to distinguish negative and foes, right? So, like, if you're trying to do energy identification and tap into people's like auras and their cells, like as you walk down the street. Sometimes I'll take like walks down the street. I've been doing this lately, where I'll tap into people's energies on the fly, like I'll be drinking a cup of coffee, smoking a cigarette, like walking by. And I'll tap into each individual person's energy, and it's just fucking crazy because like practice. I don't know. I've been doing some psychic practices that I'll probably be doing a workshop with or something like that in the future. But by doing this, it's easier to identify energies because like a lot of people will be like, in a karmic pattern, right? And they'll be doing something that's like so easy to see from the outside looking in, but like if you're not that person, like if you're from the outside and you are that person it's happening to, like you don't see the pattern happening, like you just think that what you're doing is like the right, like you think like almost in a sense that if I just keep doing this one thing I'll win, right? Like I'll finally get the fucking carrot, but like you have blinders on, and it's about stopping running because like you don't have to run, right? You have everything you need. All you need to do is stop running and just like chill and like back up and like get the fuck out of the wheel and just like get the carrot, and like there's nobody there just like even stop you from getting it. And there's like steps up to it. You just need to like don't be so blindly focused on like it's especially for Scorpio, because I started with Scorpio reading. It's so hard for us to look at things with like color and like even grays, like kind of fuck us up because like everything's so black and white. Like it's like a infrared kind of like look at life. If you know what that looks like, look it up on YouTube. But we see this like also running into your happiness and that you're kind of sitting on, which was funny to me because there's so many things that can make you happy, and you're so focused on your healing that you're not doing it. It's funny as hell. It's like you have this thing that's come in and disrupted you, but you don't even see the disruption until you realize that, oh my god, I haven't done this or that or whatever in a minute, and now you have to like make up for it, right? Because like there's some type of like weird ego thing that's happening that makes you think that like you have to like make up for some lost time when it doesn't exist, right? But it's funny because like that whole time you could have been like pouring out and cleaning those cups, right? Like we were talking about, and getting them ready for the party, as opposed to worrying about how it's all gonna come together and like how to calm down or like take it. Just like it's fucking coming. So like just fucking clean the dishes already. It's like it's cool. We see this coming through with the Page of Cups, and I'm learning this lesson about keeping your streets clean and your cups clean, so people can come over and party and not have to worry about drinking down no stanky cup. You know what I'm saying? No fishy cup. No fishy cup. Yeah, make weird faces sometimes, but it's fun to me. So whatever. I just look in the mirror and because nobody's here, and I don't care. Or somebody will watch it later. I don't give a fuck either. So, yeah. If you're laughing, good. Yeah. But yes, Page of Cups is reading about having that fishy cup. It's all about the fishy cup. Get that fishy cup. Strings attached. There's a lot more what you noticed, and things you're getting involved with do come to strings, and there's nothing wrong with strings attached, at least as long as they're not burning fucking cords that are fucking connected to your soul, okay? Fuck, don't do that. Unless they need to be cut and you got a big ass sword and you're just like, like don't care, like chainsaw and shit. Yeah. I was like, Do I have a chainsaw tattooed on my arm? Like, I think I do somewhere. If not, I soon. Yeah, chainsaw, Leatherface chainsaw tattoo, fucking cutting the cords of a heart. Something like that. Some mixed with like some kung fu shit. Or like ripping somebody's heart out, and like cutting with chainsaw, Leatherface. Yeah. Anyways, that didn't happen, but it could have in some weird Toby Hooper sequel. I don't know. I didn't see that part though. Anyways, so there's like this need to like find balance, right? Struggling to find balance, looking for the ways. Jeremy O will help you with this. Jeremy O. No, let me. That's how you say his name. I don't know how to say his name. But it's Nemi. Ooh. I don't know. The other ones, they're weird. There's like 74 angels or some shit. I forget my 78. Sorry, I was corrected. 78. Don't tell me how many fallen. There's like a lot of them fucking fallen. Okay, page ones. I can deal with that. Remembering where to put. Okay, so someone's. Okay, so you have this energy. You have this like thing that's being gifted to you, and you see it, you touch it, taste it, and smell it, but it hasn't manifested yet, and you're like, how do I kind of go about doing this shit? It's you're kind of confused. It's all right. It's noticing how it's more like your apprehensiveness. Imagine a person walking through a field on a hot day, and they left their fucking Gatorade, and you're gonna plant beets, right? Because you're a beet planter. Yeah, you plant beets, waka waka, and you're planting these fucking beets, and you left your fucking Gatorade all the way to the end. And it's like 3 blocks. Yeah, like you gotta walk and then eat, and you're like, whatever. But I'm planting these beets, you know. But your fucking mouth's so parched. There's a growth and opportunity here to say, hey, you know what? I don't give a fuck. I'm just gonna plant these beets, and you make a bee box, and you just bee box your ass all the way down, planting these beets, and you don't give a shit because you're gonna get your fucking water, you're gonna get your shit. It's just knowing that at the end of the day, you plant beets, yo, and when you got these beets, you can multi-manage, you can do all these different things inside your mind while you're doing some monotonous fucking job that you probably want to kill yourself doing. But you know, hey, we're not gonna talk about that stuff because you know they'll flag me on YouTube, or whatever. But you know what I mean? Is the point? You're still a beginner, and sometimes things that are racking you are really not that big of a deal if you just put one down, or you just double it up. Like maybe you fucking make a little thing spicy, like you just fucking learn a new hobby, do something different, bring something new in. Because if you're miserable doing one thing and one thing falls, and then this thing's way more enjoyable, it's better to do that than to fucking actually like be miserable doing 2 things, right? So at least you're doing one thing that kind of fucking helps you out, and then like the thing that you can't drop, right? And then the other thing is like, cool, fuck, I can at least like fucking like keep my brain together. Now, surrounding your hopes and fears, like maybe waiting to have some gift or some shit. If you're looking for a fucking handout, you're gonna be wasting your time playing the lotto. Okay, Scorpio, straight the fuck up. Don't even try it. Don't waste your money on tickets. You buy a couple, and you're like, oh, let's see if I get lucky, and the universe loves me now. You have a hard life for a reason, because hard work and good earned money is a good example for other motherfuckers, and that's called wealth. Yeah, wealth. That thing that a lot of people don't want to work for, but like. Yeah, discipline, integrity. What's the other one? Oh yeah, trust, and the big one, love, comes with that. Yeah, the thing that people lie about all the time. But that's a whole other story. Don't be too blinded by the fears and nostalgia. So it's like it's good to be one foot in the door with your nostalgia and heal the inner child, but at the same time take things serious and don't be a little bit of a simp. You know what I'm saying? Page of Pentacles. Yep. This could be the one. Yourself has begun. A lot of pages. A lot of page energy. And I think this is new energy for you. It doesn't really have to do with the fact that we're not calling you a page here, Scorpio, because your Scorpio is like fucking. You know, gods choose to be Scorpio more than just once or twice. It's a funny thing. Not that I'm a god, but I just thought I'd share that. uh, I would never know, but you know, I say funny things sometimes. So yeah, the battles are over. It's if you choose to, though. I mean, if you're still attached to that fucking old paradigm of bullshit that like you don't want to deal with, and like that's all cool, but like, yeah, you want to walk away. You already walked away. I'm talking to somebody who walked away already. Good job. Good job. Good job. Chariot fucking running. Somebody running the fuck away. Somebody got an abusive relationship too. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Those abusive people always come crashing down. Those narcissists will always come crashing down. You know, they'll hoover you, they'll offer you all that shit. Don't listen to the narcissist. Don't do it. You always got a backup plan. They always got some magician up their sleeve. Don't listen to narcissists. In my personal opinion, it's easier just to love yourself and take care of yourself and go towards that world that's always been inside you. You don't need anybody else to love you besides, you know, whatever the fuck is holding this whole space-time continuum fucking crazy spaceship rock thing flying through the universe that we're on that's keeping us alive so everybody can hate themselves and die? Like, I don't get that shit. You have a lot more to give. And if you're watching me, I'm going to squeeze you like a melon because I do that shit. With like, I'll do rubber bands too because I thought that shit was funny as fuck. I saw this guy on TikTok. I'll plug him. I'll talk about the spirituality of wrapping a watermelon with like 1 million rubber bands and watching it explode. Yeah, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about some other cool things that are just like how the human psyche works and stuff, even though I'm no doctor or anything like that. Like some people think they are. Yeah. Take it easy. Have a good one. How do I turn this thing off though? It's so abrasive. Oh yeah, one more last thing. What? Regard privacy. What? Wait, how do you turn it off? What? I don't know. Oh, my personal belongings. I don't know how to. Oh, there we go. No, no.